Hey, hi, hello. In today's video I wanted to focus on trivial thing, at least for some people. This is dust filter. There are many cases which doesn't have any dust filter. Some say mesh metal panels have same filtration, which is a lie, and some cases have two restrictive filters. In this video I will show you how to make the best dust filters in terms of dust filtration and good airflow. It all depends on which environment you have PC in. Someone have less dust in the room, someone have more, but truth is, no one will live in the dustless clean place. Dust is everywhere. It might be more noticeable if you have PC on the floor, next to the carpet, or even on the carpet. As you can see here, there is standard magnetic plastic-like dust filter. This is almost the same as mesh panel on the case. It does have very poor dust filtration and is very restrictive to airflow. That's the worst dust filter you can get, yet it's used on most cases as the top dust filter. Second one is just mesh panel from my case, O11 Air Mini. You can see same practice on newer Fantex cases, Lianli cases, and I guess much more on the market. Marketing say it's guarantee best airflow and good dust filtration. Even Steve Bark admitted that, but that's not entirely true. You see, dust are very small particles, very light to air, and it's travel through the least resistance path into the case. If there is no fabric behind mesh, there is also no resistance, as metal makes no resistance at all. Holes edges are just smooth, thus making particles very easy to get through. And here we go, best possible dust filter. Fabric. Very thin threads, high density equal good airflow, almost no restriction, and best dust filtration. That's hard to find on the market for specific case, and you will most probably end up on Densiflex page. They got very expensive dust filters, but known for best dust filtration. How about airflow? Well, these filters are meant to be mounted on outside of the case, because there are not restrictive to airflow only when these are clear. Very high density makes them requiring more cleaning. Fabric isn't perfectly smooth, as it have many more smaller imperfections you might not see with naked eye. So perfect compromise are fabric filters with little less density than Densiflex, and your case probably have one under your PSU. Such filters are available on the market for single fan, but I will show you best way to make those filters yourself. Cheap and effective. It's gonna be very short after such long intro, I promise. So you need tulle, same fabric that is used for making dresses. You can buy it in some local shops, tailoring workshops, and of course online. These are extremely cheap. Next step is mounting the filter to the case. I highly recommend magnetic tape. These are also wide available and not so expensive. You have to measure how big dust filter needs to be. Usually it needs to cover whole mesh, and make the frame using magnetic tape. Then cut tulle to cover that frame. Remove protective film from the tape and just glue tulle on the tape. On next step you can also use standard tape to strengthen joinings between magnetic tape and tulle, so you won't rely only on the glue from the magnetic tape. Just wrap the tape on magnetic tape and tulle 50-50. If your mesh panel isn't flat and you have some curves, you have to cut additional magnetic stripes and put them on those curves. If you have similar thing like me on the 011 Air Mini with the screws around the mesh panel, you can use them to hold tulle together with the magnetic tapes. Magnetic tapes usually hold the dust filter, the tulle, closer to the mesh panel. That's it, you have handmade custom dust filter, made with your own hands. That's most probably outperform any dust filter. Thanks to magnetic tape, you can easily detach it and clean with vacuum. Thanks to tape, you will not scratch mesh surface inside the case. I'm not recommending using water, but if you really want to, you can use super glue between the tape and magnetic tape, just on the tool. The joinings is resistant to water. Thanks for watching, and I'm not gonna ask you for subscriptions or likes, it's not my style, but if you want to, never mind.